It is time. It's trash day. It's finally time to deal with the suitors. We have the song Odysseus, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Odysseus. 5 of them, okay? And this is a long ass song, so this is gonna be, it's gonna take some time. So of this, I have one person who's like entirely new to me. I've never even seen the handle before, and at least one person who I saw in the MAP, but I have not seen a full video from. So we have Unfriendly Asop, or Unfriendly Asop. You are my totally new person. We have Stella Luna, which is good. We're continuing on from there. Hold them down. We have Mr. Gameron, which I know a lot of people were saying you have to watch Mr. Gameron's Odysseus. Now you've seen Hold Them Down. So more puppets. We have Britt Pal Pixel. So Britt Pal Pixel I've seen a bit of in the MAP for God Games. So it'd be nice to see a full video. And then we also have Duvet Box. So let's go, starting with Unfriendly Asop. Starting off strong, depictions of blood and violence, depictions of death and dead bodies, flashing lights, mentions of SA, audio only. We use the R word, if we shall. Yeah, a threat that is never in the Odyssey. That's fine. Yeah, we went there. Anyway, let's go.
I've suffered every punishment and pain from the wrath of gods and monsters.
First off, I want to say, we got a beard. That is a serious beard on Odysseus, and I kind of love it. I can't tell if he's wearing a hood or if that's his hair, or both. Either way. Beautimous. Realized I forgot to put my headphones in, so whoops. Anyway, continuing on. He's got the bow. It's already strung at this point. Doesn't quite look right, but whatever. We've already talked about the bow.
To the screams of comrades slain, I come back and find my path.
Yeah, dead Antinous.
Like
I have to say, whenever we see like dead Antinous, I just think of is it Mortimus' wife? Being like, oh no, someone should check on him. It is literally like, it's so iconic a moment because it's just, yeah, that's how you react. You cannot help but laugh because we're like, oh no. Anyways, like nobody's sad. Also, yes, I see him gotten in the throat. Love it.
Boy, worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy.
Oh, guys, we're doing Touch My Wife. Okay.
I have had enough.
Yeah, bring it in. Does that suitor running for their life? Oh, I'm so sad. Oh no. I love how he's moving so slow, like taking his time. Whereas in the Odyssey, this is like a full-on berserker, complete insanity moment. Keeping his eyes all white, insane. Just imagine that suitor's dying every time it squeaks.
We have the advantage with the numbers and the might. No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
Hi. Oh, so sad. Boo-hoo. Again, as cool as you might think this song and everything else is, it's way more bonkers than the Odyssey. Like, he's literally just going, again, berserker batshit insane in one room, slaughtering them all. And there's a lot of moments that are pinged almost kind of like one-on-one duels. It's a style that Homer uses also in the Iliad. And so there's all these different waves of people who try and get at him. He's just like, nah, sit down, child. Love it. I know, Peg, right? Kill the ball. Just like we're killing the suitors.
King, our leader is dead. You've destroyed the serpent's head. Now the rest of us are no longer a threat. Oh, King, forgive us instead, so that no more blood is shed. Let's have open arms instead.
No. That's what I thought. This does seem to be mostly kind of taking place sort of around a small area, which I appreciate.
He's more cunning than I assumed.
Which is such a stupid lie. More cunning than I assumed. Literally, they've been hearing the stories of the wooden horse. Odysseus is known for being, like, so beyond stupidly clever. It's just, like, it's such a dumb line. The suitors never underestimate how clever he is. They just think he's dead. Until he rolls up. I'm sorry. What is that on Telemachus' shield? Oh. It's a statue of Athena. I literally was like, that looks like Athena. No, oh, maybe that is Telemachus. That explains a lot. I was about to be like, excuse me, what the fuck is on his shield? There's no way he has a Medusa head on his shield. What is that? No, it's a statue of Athena. Okay, makes more sense. Got it. So again, for the Odyssey, this part, Telemachus has been here from the jump since Odysseus, like, well, he arrives a little after Odysseus, actually. So, but they basically enter into the palace area and spend like a couple days there, and he's in on the plan from the jump, like, he's a part of this. And the whole thing is with them getting the weapons, he does accidentally, like, not close the door all the way. Like, he thinks he gets it because he's piled all their weapons in there. Again, like, everybody sort of left their valet ticket to forget it from the weapon cloakroom. Hi. And he shuts it. It just doesn't shut all the way. So Melanthius, that fucker, is able to get in there and grab some weapons for a couple of the suitors, but then when he tries to go back, they get him and they literally just string him up. Not like, basically to kind of hang him from the rafters, but literally as they like, just wait there, just hang there for a second. Not to kill him, hey. They do some things later. They do some things later, but I always love making the joke. It's like, just hang there a minute, because they literally do just like string him up and just dangle him from like a roof beam. It's ridiculous. I love it. So again, Telemachus has been here fighting the suitors the whole time, and they never do really leave the main hall area, because the whole idea is ensconcing and closing them into one area where your numbers kind of mean nothing, and especially if almost none of you have weapons. Here, I'll just use Grade. Great.
Those weapons, and I ensure you'll be spared.
Yeah, bullshit. He would never ensure that either.
What the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare.
Because that's important, is especially when, and I will say in the case of Epic, this doesn't make much sense either. When we've already shown how much Telemachus hates these guys, which, oh, he does. And he's not the only one. Penelope loathes them too. Like, she literally points to her when she's alone with herself in the Odyssey. Is just like, God, I wish they would all die. And we're just like, just hold tight, our queen. We're working on it. Telemachus never offers to spare a single one of them. The only person who gets spared, or people, because there's two of them, are bards, who were basically hired for the day to come in, because again, it's a feast day to Apollo. So they are there. Odysseus nearly kills them. And Telemachus is like, whoa, no, they are literally wrong place, wrong time. They did nothing wrong. Like, you can let them go. Those are the only people who are, like, spared in this slaughter, because they are legitimately, again, wrong place, wrong time. They just, they were brought in to perform for the Feast Day of Apollo, and little did they know Trash Day was happening, and they're just like, fuck me, we're stuck here. He's just like, actually, they can live. No, you can let them go. They're not in on this. They're not a part of this.
Don't want to hurt you. Trust me, I've come prepared.
There's a lot of worry between his brows and the way that he's been drawn. There's Odysseus. We implying that he's sort of listening, or he turns his head like he hears that. And actually, it was right on the piano beat. That was kind of cool.
Left the weapons room unlocked, and now they're ours to take. Brothers, come and arm yourselves. There's a chance for us to win. We can still.
They're all very slim.
If we all attack the prince.
They all have the most snatched waists I've ever seen.
Capture him, he's our greatest chance. Get off me. Get off me. Fight till the prince can barely stand. Hold him down. Make the king obey our commands. Hold him down.
There's some good motion in here. I love the poses.
I'll break the kid's hands. Got him.
And I love that you gave him a spear. Very important. We love a spear.
Mercy.
Huh.
Mercy.
You thought you all would live?
My mercy is long since drowned. It died.
Love this.
And
And as long as you're around, my family's fate
Love
is
it.
left unknown.
The flashes of the
Plotted
red.
to kill my son. You plan to rape my wife. All of you
don't,
are
but, you know.
going to die. You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong. This will be your fate.
As if that's used. Oh! Off his head. Love it. Oh, I see you. That's a good shot. Love that shot. Love that shot. Scrumptious. And it's so interesting that, like, you didn't do the blood and red. You kept it pretty much blue. Probably so you could do those really cool flashes to red. And also, ooh, oh, what a great line of sight shot. Odysseus there. There's Telemachus behind him. But also first, when we move aside, the first one we see is the Athena statue. Very nice. Very nice. Very well done. You know, Unfriendly, Asop, I had not seen your work before, and so many interesting things stood out. Like, one, keeping Odysseus's eyes pure white. He's the only one who has that. Everyone else, you at least drew, you know, like a circle for like iris and pupil and all that. It makes him seem really kind of inhuman. It makes him, you know, he's gone. This is the moment of Odysseus. He's gone into like berserker mode. I mean, at least in the Odyssey. The choice to keep the blood, like, not change any color for the blood you've left, and so that I think you could have those flashes of reds on the tin, and it really makes those pop. And if you'd had all the red for blood, you'd have already like trained the eye to be used to seeing the red. But because we're so used to all these cool tones, it means that red just like hits you like crazy. Love that. I love that. And just also that shot of him holding the head. Delicious. I would have loved for him to be holding a ton of heads, but you know what? Delicious. 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 Next we have Stella Luna. Now, I really liked your hold them down, especially in the moments where you really lean into this painterly style that's just so beautiful. I would probably guess is not easy for animation or animatics. It's why so many people, you know, you're using your line work and everything else, but like a good painterly style to me just scritches a special place in my brain. I've also been told you like to drop a lot of references via imagery, so I'll do my best to keep an eye out. I might end up just being so entranced that I don't pay attention. You never know. We shall see. I'm very excited. I mean, and we're gonna start with, we did the shot through the axes to get him in the throat. Because you knew what the people wanted, Stella Luna. You knew what we wanted. You knew what we needed. You knew what we deserved. Because, I mean, we are opening with a dead Antinous. Oh, no. Anyway. Nice particles. Nice rack focus.
I've suffered every punishment and pain, from the wrath of gods and monsters to the screams of
love that bit of
comrades
animation
slain.
through shadows.
I come back and find my...
Oh, I mean, look at this. This shot is gorgeous. I mean, it looks like a painting. This is that painterly style, and I love this. It makes me think of like some of the greatest, like if you think back to Disney's Sleeping Beauty, like the backgrounds that are done for that are just beautiful. These hand-painted backgrounds are stunning. But yeah, no, I love a painterly style like this. Like this, oh!
Palace desecrated, sacked like
flames.
Troy. Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my
I like using the blinks so we can zoom in on his eye. Very well played.
Have had enough.
Okay. Oh, a little bit of edging there. I've done this so many times when I would do edits, not with like art or animation or anything. You can see here where this was on a different layer. I've literally done that so many times. And if I weren't used to like looking for shit like that, I wouldn't even notice. But it does tell, and for those who don't know, this does show you like how many layers are likely involved to have all these, and all of them have to be timed on their own and everything else. So much work goes into these animatics. So I don't point this out to be like, how dare you, whoop, you made a mistake. It's like, please appreciate how much work goes into these and how you are functioning on different layers. And that's like, I'm ready. pulling back. This is great use of camera. Ah! Ah! The arrow shooting at the camera. Hello, Z-axis. How are ya? Oh, that was delicious. Oh, I love it. Okay, so that image forms a warrior behind him with red eyes. That could, my instinct would be one of two things, if that's meant to be a reference. Would be either an image of what he looked like at Troy, because he would have been in full kit and caboodle and all of that. And again, we have his palace desecrated, sack like Troy. He's having to go back into fight mode like at Troy. But this is war, basically. You know, this is another siege that he's about to end in a violent manner. That, or, I mean, if you want, you could do an oblique reference to Achilles or Diomedes, both of whom have moments of Odysseus in the Iliad. This is probably closer to Achilles because we're talking about this kind of wrath and the way it's written in like the Greek, it's framed to be the kind of direct parallels and poetic echoes of the way Achilles' moment of Odysseus is written in the Iliad. That'd be my guess. I mean, unless you went for Ares, but I don't know why Ares would be here. I mean, again, in the Odyssey, it's Zeus throwing down dramatic lightning, and this is a moment of upholding Xenia and just like finally setting shit right. This is all about Zeus in this moment. I mean, and Athena, because Athena's there too, of course, but really it's about Zeus. Like, Zeus is the one giving the signs. Zeus is the one throwing down the drama lightning. So personally, I would like to believe that that image of the warrior is like, we're bringing back the Odysseus. We're not, okay, let me rephrase. We're not really bringing back the Odysseus from Troy, but it's that we've made the direct parallel and echo of this with the Trojan War. But regardless. Oh, hello, shirtless. So you need more beer. You're all dead. Love this. This is great. Great use of transitions using the columns in the front. Well done. Lighting is so good.
No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
Ooh! Oh, that is so good. And you did this before with Hold Them Down, where you love bringing in the text, which I think is cool. It kind of gives it a music video feel, but that was beautiful. Blue arrow coming through, the screen split, he's just in shadow, bring it out, and then showing the moon coming down. Again, this is taking place at night, or in the evening, I do believe it is supposed to be. And it takes a good while. Again, Penelope's getting good ass sleep. So we're in actually early evening, really, because then the night lasts a good long time so they can reacquaint themselves as they deserve. But I love bringing that in. It just creates the atmosphere and the mood. Flowers. Okay, now we have a lyre, we have arrow shooting. I mean, arrow shooting, obviously that's what's happening. The lyre. Is that a reference to Apollo? I mean, the lyre, very famously associated with Apollo. Is that a reference to Apollo? I mean, let's remember, as we talked about in one of the previous videos, because we talked about the lore of Odysseus's bow, is that it is potentially a bow that was of Apollo. It was a gift to a human. So he's literally got like a bow from Apollo on a feast day to Apollo. And he's doing trash day with that bow. Like, it's, again, the dramatic irony is ironing. It's so perfectly set up. I mean, it shows how this is all basically divinely ordained. And it's just like, this day was due to come, trash day is here. If we are talking Apollo, you could then make a kind of argument about the moon and Artemis, although really they would say the moon is Selene. Lots of stuff related with Selene. In fact, like, for example, they believed, well, before Hippocrates, because this is where it kind of started to change a bit, they initially believed that epilepsy, which they called basically the divine disease, was usually, predominantly, it meant you had offended Selene in some way, and this was the punishment. They believed it was linked to the moon. Now it could be linked to other gods, depending on how the epileptic fits presented themselves. So fun fact. But I'm gonna guess, I don't know if the moon is meant to be some kind of really oblique reference to Artemis, because the Greeks really would have said that's Selene. But with the lyre, that's gotta be Apollo, which, I mean, is a nice reference to this is the feast day of Apollo. And we're shooting them down. the deadly archer. I mean, okay. Or you could be referencing the poor bards, the two innocent dudes who are there going like, please don't fucking kill us. We just got hired for a job. But I'd assume you mean Apollo.
Where is he? Where
Oh, an
is
eye
he?
patch.
Your head down, he's aiming for the torches. Our weapons, they're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches.
Okay, so is Odysseus meant to be the wolf here? I see a scar across the muzzle, which I'm assuming you had Odysseus pretty scarred up, so this is meant to be Odysseus, I'm assuming. Again, Odysseus' name is not linked with anything related to the wolf. That is very strictly his maternal grandfather, Autolycus. Odysseus' name, there's a whole long conversation about Odysseus and his name and its meaning, which essentially means like causing pain, can bring pain or woe and suffering, or like may receive pain. There's a lot of argument on that. My grandfather's book actually has like whole sections about that because it's about name and narration in the Odyssey. And I can tell you even his book, there's good chunks of it I don't fully understand because he gets really deep into the philology of the actual ancient Greek, and I'm just like, oh, I'm lost, help. But yeah, but I like that because you used the wolf earlier for Telemachus and Hold Them Down. So this just makes sense that you bring it in for Odysseus because you're family linking, if you will. Okay.
We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness.
And there's snakes. Love it.
You don't think I know my own palace? I
I
built
built
it.
Yeah, I see the scar across his nose. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, love the smoke. Ooh, I love the way you do the arrows. Oh. Okay. Peacock feather Hera. I'm gonna wonder a question. One, why are we referencing all the gods? I mean, it's really cool imagery, don't get me wrong. I just don't quite understand why we're doing something like, say, Hera, who's not involved in the Odyssey at all. She's not. She shows up in the Iliad, but she's not in the Odyssey at all. Are these meant to be all of the gods who showed up in God games? Because if that's the case, then I guess that soldier probably is Ares. So then we've done Ares, Apollo, this is Hera. I'm not sure why. And now she's holding what looks like a crown, again, of leaves, like the laurel leaf crown. This is really pretty. I'm sort of curious just as to why it's done, like what's the intention with this, other than it is cool. And again, I like the use of the text. It's actually something I do quite enjoy. But in a moment like this with Hera, who again plays no part in the Odyssey, has nothing to do with this encounter at all, I'm kind of curious why we're referencing her when there's maybe other imagery that could be used. But this is just really curiosity, because obviously, Stella Luna, I don't know all your intentions or what you were thinking. This is definitely Hera. Interesting, all of these sculptures. He's now hugging one. Who is that supposed to be? There's something on his staff. I want to look. Hold on. So I'm going to go back and look at that again. If it's a reference to someone else. There's something on his staff. The end of the staff. Not entirely certain. There's definitely an Athena in the front. Like, that's got to be Athena. So I'm not really sure who that's supposed to be. I can't really tell what he's holding, which makes it hard. I mean, and here's also the other problem. A lot of people, again, when you guys draw the gods in these animatics, like, it's usually really easy if I'm looking at an actual classical statue to go like, one, do they have a beard? Yes or no? Like that immediately counts out a bunch of male gods. And I can go, so I'm looking at either Hermes, Apollo, sometimes Ares, and Dionysus. Like that would be kind of the go-to. And I'd be like, so which one of you is it? Is that, I don't know if that's supposed to be Dionysus. That, again, that kind of makes no sense. But here's the thing. So it's pretty clear you're doing very like, kind of hidden Easter egg references to gods, and it's like taking me a second because my brain is very in Odyssey mode, and I'm just like, oh, none of these guys are in the Odyssey, so why would they be here? Okay.
You've destroyed the serpent's head. Now the rest
Yeah, that's obviously Athena. Beautiful shield. Is that supposed to be Odysseus?
So that no more blood is shed.
I'm not sure. Love these shots.
No.
No. Oh, love him pulling that out. Love that. Wine. I mean, maybe... Oh! Hold on. There are wings in that reflection. Okay, so that's Hermes. So maybe that was supposed to be Dionysus previously. I mean, it's sort of... There was something about it. It gave me the vibe of that, or maybe the wine spilling. That could be Dionysus. This is obviously a reference to Hermes. With the winged sandals. Okay. Down, love that.
Damn, he's more
cunning than I assumed. While we were busy plotting, he hid our weapons inside this room.
I find it hard to believe that the sharpest of kings left these.
I love these colors you're doing. Like, all your shadows are this beautiful dark, like, plum purple. It's so pretty.
Memory unlocked.
So what? Now that we have armed ourselves, let's make the bastard rot.
Ooh,
Behind
the
you!
reflection. Ooh! I saw the owl. Saw that. I was gonna say I liked his reflection getting clearer in the sword. But yes, saw the owl. Obviously Athena. This is Telemachus entering. A little sparkle sparkle? Oh, sparkle for the Bishy boy. He's very Bishonen. I love Athena behind him.
Throw down those weapons, and I ensure you'll be spared.
Moments like this are so nice.
After seeing what the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare.
The spider web, okay.
I don't want to hurt you, but trust me, I've come prepared.
Your very presence is doomed the king, young prince. We don't fight fair.
Stop!
Brothers, we got company.
These shots so painterly.
The weapons room unlocked, and now
Love
they're ours
this.
to take.
This is the stuff I love.
Brothers, come and arm yourselves. There's a chance for us to win.
Oh, I saw that little
Still
glint.
defeat the king.
Some very anime moments in
Attack the
here.
prince.
The floating particles. Oh, back to the wolf
Capture him, he's
cub.
our greatest chance.
Ah, that's very cool. The animal trap. I saw that. I don't know if they had those in the Bronze Age, at least looking exactly like that. I mean, I think of those as like bear traps. So, I mean, yeah, it's an animal trap. Interesting. This is very anime. A lot of this gives very anime. And I don't say that as a criticism. It's just kind of making me laugh because there's this. It's so interesting that you have these moments of this really beautiful painterly style. It's stunning. And then we have Bishy Prince with his sparkles. Oh my god. Like, this feels very anime. In the way that it's being framed, it's being animated, and also the design for... Did you base this potentially on, like, female anime figures? Because that's giving very magical girl fighter anime or something. I'm not entirely certain. Which is a genre I never delved very far into because it wasn't in my interest, but... I think it is. He looks so Bishonen. He's so bishy that I can't. I'm sorry.
Get off me!
Fight till the prince can
So is this guy.
stand.
Ooh, love that.
Make the
Oh,
king
okay.
obey our commands.
Oh.
'Cause if he won't, I'll break the kid's hands.
Oh my god, I have to watch that. Again, love the spears though. Ooh, right through the heart. Bye. Oh.
Mercy.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Mercy.
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't go here.
My mercy is long since drowned.
Oh,
It
love the blue of the
died to
water.
bring me
Okay.
home. And as long as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown. You plotted to kill my son. You planned
Love
to
these
rape
color
my
flashes.
wife. All of you are going to die.
You're hitting both beats. It's so nice. Oh, very nice. Blood splatter. We love blood splatter.
You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong. This will be your fate!
Oh, off with his head. Bye. So sad. Oh my god. Fatal white. Oh, very obviously meant to be the underworld. The man in the boat, the ferryman, Charon. Or Charon. Yeah, and those are meant to be, I'm assuming, like gates to the underworld. I love that image, actually. Again, these painterly images are so pretty. I want more of them. Less Bishonen anime girl Telemachus. More of this. I love that being done as the woven piece that she's pulling apart. Beautiful. Snip. I'm assuming that's meant to be a reference to the Moirai, the three fates, famously the Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos. Spin and measure and cut. Love that. I see that. Oh, I like that. See, that one I like. I'm a little befuddled by the Hera and potentially the Dionysus Hermes I can sort of get. A couple of these references I've actually really loved the way you use them. The others, it's not that they're bad, they just kind of, for me, are a little like, oh, okay. And that's just personal taste. I'm not saying it's bad. I love that one, though. Love the cutting of the, oh, that is so good. So good, so good, so good. I love that. Love that, love that. Love that. Love that. Sorry, that made me very pleased. That was beautiful. I mean, again, I really liked your Hold Them Down. I had a feeling I was going to like your Odysseus to go with it. It's absolutely beautiful. I can see all the work that you put in. Again, some of these beautiful painterly backgrounds or other shots, like with Charon leading into the underworld. Like, those shots, chef's kiss. Oh, they're delicious. I love them. They make me happy. All of these references to the gods, there were probably others that were just like really so subtle that I could have missed them. Again, my brain likes to go to the Odyssey, where, I mean, obviously right now, the only two gods actively involved are really Athena and Zeus, and they're only like actively involved. Like, they're chilling, watching and hyping up Odysseus, but they're not really getting involved as much. So the others were a surprise, and as much as I really did want to look for them and think about them, I didn't want to get so distracted by by the actual animatic, which was beautiful. Again, love the use of text for the choruses, and just some of these shots were stunning, really stunning, just gorgeous. And ending with the reference to the Moirai. So when you have, again, lachesis, clotho, lachesis, and atropos. If it's the cutting of the string, it would have been atropos. So just, there's some clever shit in there, Stella Luna. Very fun. Next we have Britt Pal Pixel. And I've only seen one little bit of your work, which was in the God Games MAP. So I am excited to see your work like in an entire video. And a lot of people have said that like I needed to check out your stuff, so this ought to be exciting. Morning, blood, and gore. Excellent. This is what we're here for.
Years I've suffered every punishment and pain.
Long hair Odysseus. Let me see this bow.
I
mean, it is strong. Oh, hands in the west. Making sure nothing. Oh, is he not dead?
Worst of all, I hear you
Odysseus isn't.
touch my
Oh,
wife and hurt my boy.
a choice.
I have
There we
had
go.
enough.
There. Eudemus. That was a choice to keep him alive. I kind of like that, actually. Okay. Oh, I love your flames.
Somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We have the advantage, we've the numbers and the might.
No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
Oh, goodbye again. Gosh, I'm so sad.
Where is he? Where is he?
Keep your head down, he's aiming for the torches.
Our weapons. They're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches.
I love the shock over the weapons they're missing. It's like, yeah, they were all locked away. You literally surrendered them. Put them in the coat closet.
You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Oof. Oh! Multiple arrow shots at once. What are we, Legolas? Ooh. What was that?
You don't think I know my own palace?
Ooh,
I built it.
Face. Yeah, that was a wild face. Was that meant to be Scylla? Because I know this whole thing is a reference to the way he does Scylla. But I didn't see your Scylla, so I'm not entirely certain. Ooh, goodbye. Yeah, they're on the other side of the columns, like, that ain't gonna work, that ain't gonna work. The red eyes. It's an awfully long sword. The swords of the Bronze Age would have been much shorter. In fact, the idea of the long sword, in Europe at least, doesn't come along for a good while, because even when you're in the Roman era, you have the gladius, which is a short sword, and later you'll get the spata, or the spata, or the spatai, and that's a little longer, but still not like quite a proper long sword.
while we were
So these
busy
swords,
plotting,
because they're very
hid our
stabby
weapons
stabby.
inside this room.
I
Like,
find it hard to believe that the sharpest
So,
of kings left his armory unlocked.
fun fact,
So
random
what?
things.
Now that we have armed ourselves,
reflection.
let's make the bastard rot.
Behind you!
So sad. Boo-hoo. Ooh. Hello, Telemachus. Ooh, nice hair.
Throw down those
I'm
weapons,
Gina.
and I ensure
It's
you'll be
a
spared.
wild spear tip, but I'm about
After
it.
seeing what the king will do to us, we
Nah.
wouldn't dare.
I don't want to hurt you.
I do love that he's got long
I've
hair.
come prepared.
I mean, should have a beard, but we mourn the loss of the Telemachus beard.
We don't fight fair.
Stop!
Brothers, we got company if he's made a great mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked.
He's not nervous. In the Odyssey, he's kicking ass, taking multiple assailants at once. Even gets in Amphinomus in the back. Amphinomus tries to charge Odysseus. Completely ignores Telemachus because they don't see him as a threat, which is stupid. And Telemachus is like, by the way,
Where is he? Where is he?
Capture him, he's our greatest chance.
Get off me! Get off me!
Fight till the prince can barely stand.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
Make the king obey our
Ooh.
commands.
Hold him down!
oh, you gave him a gut wound? That's bad.
If you won't, I'll break
Remember,
your
as the pit
hand.
taught us, nipples to navel is no man's land. Ooh. And a ooh. And a ooh.
Mercy.
Oh, yeah.
Mercy.
She doesn't go here.
My mercy.
Oh, right through the eye. Love it.
Around. It died to bring me home. And as long as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown.
Mm-hmm.
You plotted to kill my son. You planned to rape my wife.
I see the motion
Are
of the
going to
eyes.
die.
Oh, that tracking motion. Delicious.
You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong.
Flashbacks to the
This
past.
will be your fate.
Oh, yes, baby. Oh, holding. I love these shots of him holding up the head. It's so like Perseus and the Gorgon. It's the famous imagery of him holding up the Medusa head. And just. I love it. Telemachus being like, oh no. No, Telemachus would be like, damn. Me too. Oh wow, love that extra. Penelope, what are you doing awake? You're supposed to be having really good sleep. Look at that blood flying. Just the amount of blood. I mean, it is. The palace is a mess at the end of the slaughter of the suitors. Like, again, all of the staff is brought in to clean it, basically. And they also go on saying they're going to cleanse it by burning, like, sacred herbs and shit. It apparently smells absolutely awful. I don't know. But yeah, make no mistake, the palace is filthy. And Penelope doesn't come down until it's basically all cleaned up. Like, they're in the process of cleaning and we're almost done. So she didn't have to worry about any of that. Very nice. I do like elements of your style. I do like a lot, Britt Pal Pixel. Very much so. And last but certainly not least, we have Duvet Box. Duvet Box. And we're starting off already with a flash warning, all right? There's a fly. So that's gotta be dead Antinous. I love that. I love that.
For 20 years I've suffered every punishment and pain, from the wrath of gods and monsters to the screams of comrades slain.
Sorry.
I come back and find my palace desecrated, sacked like Troy.
Hold on, babe.
Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy.
I have had enough.
Oh, the swish of the cloak taking out the lanterns. Okay. Lanterns. Torches. God. I'm tired. That is an amazing mustache, sir.
In the heat of battle at the edge of the unknown, somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We
We have the advantage. We've the numbers and the might.
No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
Oh! Right through the eyeball! Ouch! I love the unhinged grin he has.
Where is he? Keep your head down. He's aiming for the torches.
Oh,
Our weapons,
mustache.
they're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches.
We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness.
We know these odds. The odds can't be tilted.
You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Again, I love the unhinged, like, psychotic grin on his face. Oh!
The serpent's head. Now the rest of us are no longer a threat.
Oh my god, I love this mustache, dude. It's just a great mustache.
So that no more blood
Great design.
Let's have open arms inside.
Oh, nice try.
No.
R.I.P. mustache, dude. You were a really shitty person. Did you just... Damn.
He's more cunning
Okay.
than I assumed. While we were busy
Oh, look at that
plotting,
slutty
he hid
little
our
man
weapons
ponytail.
inside this room.
I find it hard to believe that the sharpest of kings left his armory unlocked.
Wasn't he the one
So
just...
what? Now that we have armed ourselves,
Are they
let's
supposed to be
make
like
the best
twins?
run.
Those two characters look almost the same. Ooh, swish. This is beauty mark.
And I ensure you'll be spared.
After seeing what the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare.
I don't want to hurt you, but trust me, I've come prepared.
Your very presence is doomed the king, young prince. We don't fight fair.
Stop!
Brothers, we got company, and he's made a great mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked, and now they're ours to take. Brothers, come and arm yourselves. There's a chance for us to win.
You have no idea how much I want to skip through this part. Not because your animation isn't good, but because I just like this part of the song is...
Where is he? Where is he?
Capture him, he's our greatest chance.
Oh,
Get off
nice
me!
headbutt.
Get off me!
Fight till the prince can barely stand.
Okay, well, what are you going to do without a secondary weapon? Okay, there we go.
Obey our commands.
Hold him down. Hold him down.
Ah, behind the knees! Stop hitting her on the knees!
Hands. Got him.
Mercy. Mercy. My mercy is long since drowned. It died to bring me home. And as long
Damn.
as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown. You plotted to kill my son. You planned to rape my wife. All of you are going to die.
I love it's just him stabbing a bunch of times in one dude.
You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong. This will be your fate!
Are we done killing? Is that screaming meant to be in his head? Okay. Interesting. I mean, that shot with the eyeball. That was something and a half. Damn. That was quite a few Odysseus. It was several Odysseys in its own way. Yeah. Very well done. Everyone take your applause, take your flowers. What a wonderful trash day we had. Goodbye to all 108 of those motherfuckers. We hated you. All of you deserve to die. Every single one of them, all 108 deserve to die. May you all rest in hell. Oy vey. Well done.